Line. And I'm not sure exactly what's happening there, so we'll keep trying. We got a notification we're up. Okay, we are up there. Okay, great. So welcome back, folks. Sorry for the delay. Having some technical issues out here. It looked like we were offline from our YouTube channel. Had to get that sorted out. I think we are up and running, though. Looks good. All right, so an hour and 45 minutes now. We've got the bulk of our pit stops out of the way. Let's take a look at Race Monitor. Actually, this is racehero.io. Our Bank Racing leading the way, with Bimmerline in second, Hong North Grumpy Butt in third, Simon Says in fourth, K&S Brakes in fifth, Foxy Tires in sixth, the number 67 SRI Racing Team car in seventh, the Our Bank Racing Team car number 195 in eighth, the 325 car of Team Troxel in ninth, and the 210 car of Bad Brains Racing in 10th. Thanks everybody for sharing our Facebook feed of the broadcast. Appreciate that. You are watching the ChumpCar World Series broadcast, ChumpCast Live. Yeah. It's the ChumpCar Lifeline 24-hour classic here at VIR, presented by Lifeline Fire and Safety Systems. An hour and 44 minutes remain in this race, this 24-hour endurance race out here at Virginia International Raceway. Simon Says we're on board with right now, up in P4. They have climbed 14 spots overall since the beginning of this race to make it to this position, but they were down as far as 67th position overall at the beginning of this race. Other teams that have made huge gains. Wynham and Dynam has moved up 45 positions into 22nd. SRI Racing, the number 68 car, has climbed 58 positions to get to 30th. Silver Star has climbed 66 positions to get to 25th. And Team Huggins has climbed 76 positions to get into P13 with the fastest lap time of a 2:13.937. That is the fastest lap time of the event, held by Team Huggins. Now, thanks, Paula, for that report. I appreciate it. Yeah, folks, we're still having some trouble with our YouTube feed for some reason. So if we can't get that up and running, we will have the recording here from what we're getting through our Facebook channel. And we'll get that posted up post-race. See if I can drop a recording in here as well. There we go. You are watching the ChumpCar World Series broadcast, ChumpCast Live. So this is the view from the front straightaway from Bill's camera, looking at the front straight cars coming at us towards the flag stand. This is the shot from BBY Racing in their Miata. So yeah, folks, if you're trying to catch up with us, you're having trouble, there is something that happened out at our YouTube channel. I've refreshed it, and it is running.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Can Bill hear us?
I don't know that he can.
Okay. Well, if he can, Jimmy is looking for him. So Jimmy's on radio. If he can find a pit marshal with the radio, kind of let him know where he is. I think Bill's on pit road.
Cool.
I couldn't swear 100% where I am right now, other than there's a microphone in front of me. I'm going to make it, Paul.
I know you are. We're almost there. There may not be much left of you, though.
Well, there wasn't much to start with. And I mean, I'm exhausted. If any of these teams out here, you know, at best you caught a quick power nap, you know, a NASCAR race will put me to sleep in about 20 laps, depending on the track. So these guys got cars going by, but the thing about a NASCAR race is all the engines pretty much sound the same. Here, you know, so it's that pretty soon I'm knocked off. I don't know that you can do this on the pits. There's cars pitting next to you. All the engine notes sound a little different. So at best they got a power nap. Maybe they have enough crew guys where they can spell you for 4 hours. No.
Yeah, so we're on board with the BBY team here, heading up the front straightaway. So BBY, they're back in 20th spot right now. This car, they just put this together in a week, but it was already a Spec Miata car.
Hey, we're up to 24 viewers. I don't know where we've been. I haven't seen any.
That's the most number of people that can possibly tolerate us.
I'm surprised it's that high.
Yeah, so for those of you just joining us, we just went through the final round of pit stops, for scheduled pit stops. We were in the pits there with Bill, and it was pretty crazy. There was a lot going on. One of the most unusual things that happened was with our leader, and I had kind of goofed up on my end. I didn't have us viewing all of those the pit stop, that particular pit stop. Didn't have the camera switched over, but so what was going on was the banner that we're required to run, which is the RVA graphics and wraps banner, ChumpCar banner, had actually come off the car. So they put a new banner on and they gaff taped it down to try to get it to stick.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't come off there. I think Bill was saying it's like some kind of Lexan or something. So that was our leader, our bank racing. They're back out after their pit stop. They got that banner on there. They had plenty of time. Still showing up 5 spots, so we can take a look.
Well, knowing how smart Robin is, he's probably using actual gaffer's tape, which will stick to a reason. It's not very humid outside. I was just outside. It's not as humid, certainly, as it was yesterday. So you got to use gaffer's tape if you're going to get that thing to stick. Duct tape, I guarantee you, won't work.
Yeah, and I'm just looking through some of the other cameras here. Sorry for the delay, folks. Here's our view looking out over Oak Tree. So we got 2 in-car cameras that are currently running now. I don't know why we can't seem to keep Huggins up and running.
So I was just happened to glance out the window, saw a pit marshal waving a car back out under pit row, and that was the Schumacher taxi car.
So are you taking it that means they were called in for something?
No, no, they weren't in the penalty box or anything. They came out of the paddock back onto the track. The last time I wrote down the lap leaders, what's their car number? 189. So I had them running at 15th place at the 10-hour mark. So about 27 minutes ago, they were running in 15th. When they, I don't know if they recently updated score. They are not past the start-finish line. I can't figure it out, but they've dropped down to 18th places from what I see.
Oh,
to
okay.
not 18 places, down to 18th, P18.
Ah.
Hey, guess what, Paul?
What?
So who's my favorite team out there? My sentimental favorite?
It's the Juggernaut, right?
No, well, those are
Huge
personal
ass.
favorites, and you know,
Huge ass.
exactly. Guess what place they're in?
Oh, they're probably leading right now.
They are indeed leading. They are in 21st position overall.
Yep, but they're up 2 laps on RRT in class, so
Yep. So they
looking
can't
strong.
let up.
Yeah.
They cannot let up. Those are the guys that were our sim racers up there when I totally, just after you came back on air, after getting some rest, I totally manipulated or monopolized that whole conversation. I mean, I spent 8 hours looking over my right shoulder talking to Bill Strong, so it was kind of nice to see a new face sitting there.
I believe that.
And I mean, those guys are great. They brought me that beer. They have forever endeared themselves to me.
Yeah.
In fact, I told those guys, look, guys, I want to see you on that A-class podium with the overall win for A-class. And I didn't mention it yet, but if you guys are listening in, got any more beer, bring me one.
Why don't you bring me one
After
too?
the race. After the race. After the race.
All right, Ian, Connor. I need you guys to put orange vesties on. I need you guys to come out and help these guys finish.
So I'm looking at our Facebook feed. I believe I'm current. So we got 15 folks watching. If you are listening to this broadcast and you are a team racing, just would you make a comment? Maybe just say hi.
Hi.
Not you, Bill.
Yep, and we still have a giveaway we haven't been able to unload, and that is we have a $200 in ChumpCar credit to a confirmed new team. If you are a team new to ChumpCar, I have a $200 certificate here, $200 of racer credits for you. For that first team who texts me at 260-602-9101.
Put orangey vests on. It should be
That's
there.
260-602-9101.
Help up.
All right, so operators are standing by,
Yes.
waiting for your call.
The light board is at the ready.
So we've had, how do I look that up? We've had about 20 in our current share on Facebook. We've had about 20 people or so like what we're doing, plus 62 others. So
Hi,
that's
Larry.
about 80 people that have liked this current. We got to shut down Facebook every once in a while, reboot it. So I'm gonna. You got anything more important to talk to? I'm talking just to keep myself awake at this point.
Well, Andrew chimed in, said he's part of a team racing. I'm part of a team racing, yeah, but it's a confirmed new team. And Gick chimed in, said sometimes I race on my Heelys. If you know what Heelys are, it's
I have no earthly idea.
okay. A Heely is it's a type of shoe that was popular about 10 years ago. It's
Gotcha.
got the little rollers in the heels like roller skates.
Gotcha.
Hello from Premium Dudes out in Chicago.
Roller
Yeah.
skates, the ones with the steel wheels and 4 of them.
Those are inline skates.
No.
No.
Need more Saab updates, huh?
Oh, skates.
Well, you know, like
How can
like
you need
little
more
reindeer.
Saab updates? I'm talking about them constantly.
Well,
must-
what's that? I missed that entirely. Bill interrupted.
Oh, Andrew's saying I need more Saab updates. I mean, man, I'm talking about them constantly. How often are you? Must be listening in very short time frames. Yeah, our bank is leading the way in that Saab 930 Turbo, the number
now that I
90.
know that Paul Cruz is racing for them, I'm just going to leave them alone now.
Yeah, Paul Cruz. I walked by there. I went down to pit row. I decided to
It's called
use
Pit Road.
pit road. God, yeah. Mr. Semantics.
I have to get a terminology book now.
Ah, great. So anyway, he waved hi, said, "Hey, nice to meet you." And it took me a few seconds to put that together.
Yeah, so Bill, there's something up with our YouTube feed. I don't know what happened, but I just happened to be watching it, and it broke, and I could not reestablish it on the ChumpCar label. I tried several times, tried some different things, and then I got it to connect to a new feed, so it's like a blank thing.
Yeah, I have to change the link. Give me a minute.
Okay. And I also started up a recording on my end so we wouldn't lose anything. But we are good on Facebook.
Bill actually has a functioning brain. He's typing furiously away.
Password is password.
Just make sure
I
say it.
remember that.
Now that everybody on the planet,
Great.
you might need to change it.
Password 2.
Not 2.0.
You might want to change that too, because everybody heard that too.
That's my bank account one. Stop it.
You have no money.
Wait. What's your bank account number?
555
875.
It's like the de facto phone number they always hand out. I always start on TV. It's always a 555.
Yep.
That's what I give for my. Sir, can we have your phone number, please?
So an hour and a half remaining in today's race. Folks, stick with us. We will be right back.
You are watching the ChumpCar World Series broadcast, ChumpCast Live.
Yeah, it is the ChumpCar Lifeline 24-hour classic at VIR, presented by Lifeline Fire and Safety Systems, champions of safety. You can go to their website to look at all of the products they offer at lifeline-fire.com. We're on board with Simon Says, currently up in P4 now. They have climbed out of desperate situations, down in 67th spot, I believe it was.
Check now, Paulie.
All right. Well, we're currently broadcasting, but I will break that and try it again.
Hold a sec. I'll try it.
Okay. Because I'm broadcasting onto YouTube. I just had to create a new. I just sent it off to new.
You have the. Yep, got it.
You got it?
Yep. They may have to refresh.
Okay. Why don't you break it and then I'll attach to that.
No. I used your link.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. If you leave it, then I can break here and go back to it. Go back to that link, so that way I can get in there and push all this up there.
Oh, leave the page?
I'm sorry, did you... I thought you established a stream.
Oh, no.
Okay, looks like we might be going to full course caution here. At least on the backstretch. Let's keep an eye on this. Nope, we got cars still under green. Okay.
Hey, happy birthday to James Clay today.